Sometimes I can't stop myself before I yell at my child. This is something that I hear a lot. Parents who are trying to parent peacefully, they want to use connected parenting or attachment parenting, and they don't want to yell. Sometimes they find that when they yell, it's as if it sneaks up on them, right? They don't get any warning. They feel like they're totally in control and they're staying fairly calm, and then all of a sudden they're not. So here's what's probably happening. First of all, when you yell, you're in fight flight. Okay. And when you're in fight flight, your biology or your reptilian brain is running the show. It's not your conscious brain, the rational part of your brain that is capable of thinking and making a deliberate decision. Okay. Because the reptilian brain is designed so that when it's activated, it takes over. And it's designed that way for our survival. Okay. So it's important to understand how that biology works if we want to change things. Secondly, there are typically signs, either in the form of body sensations or emotions, or maybe even some thoughts that lead up to being in fight flight. But it's super common for people to not notice those subtle signs because we're often not very body aware, right? So basically, the body whispers at first, but if we miss the whispers because we're not accustomed to noticing subtle changes in our body, then suddenly when the body yells, it feels as if it snuck up on us. But actually, there's usually signs, there's usually a well-worn pathway in our nervous system that can tell us that this is coming if we gain some awareness of it. And one more thing that is important to understand about this is that when you get triggered and you react intensely like that, it's usually an indication that something old, probably a past experience and probably a painful or stressful one, maybe even from when you were a child, is getting triggered. And that past experience left an imprint in your nervous system wiring, right? So all of that put together leaves us in this situation where you feel like you're trying to get control of it, but it sneaks up on you and boom, you yelled again. It is possible to become more body aware and to rewire neural pathways and to become more of the calm, peaceful parent that you want to be. Okay. There's many healing modalities that help with this. One that specifically helps with both rewiring the neural pathways and also body awareness is somatic therapy. And it can include tracking, like tracking your sensations, which helps with body awareness, so that you're more likely to notice the early signs of fight flight. And it can also help with rewiring the nervous system. And that can help to build capacity so that over time, your capacity, or what some folks in the neuroscience world call your window of tolerance, that can begin to increase so that your ability to hold steady and stay calm in the face of stressors begins to increase. Yeah, and that's a journey that takes some time with repeated practice because it's actually rewiring the nervous system. I do some of that work with parents, and it can change your relationship with your child and really with everyone in your life. When I work with parents, they often spontaneously at some point in the work say to me, wow, like this is going to help with all of my relationships. And it really does. It also breaks patterns for future generations that might have been in your family for generations, going back a ways. So if that's of interest, I'll link some more videos that are on the same topic in the notes below, and also some links for you to learn more about the work that I do if you're interested. So thanks for listening. I hope that makes sense. If you have questions, also just pop them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer.